For my reading today, I'll be reading a part of Mary Poppins by P.L. Travers. If you want to find Cherry Tree Lane, all you have to do is ask the policeman at the crossroads. He will push his helmet slightly to one side, scratch his head thoughtfully, and then he will point his huge white gloved finger and say, "First to your right, second to your left, sharp right again, and you're there. Good morning." And sure enough, if you follow his directions exactly, you will be there, right in the middle of Cherry Tree Lane, where the houses run down one side and the park runs down the other, and the cherry trees go dancing right down the middle. If you're looking for number 17, and it is more than likely that you will be, for this book is all about that particular house, you will very soon find it. To begin with, it is the smallest house in the lane, and besides that, it's the only one that is rather dilapidated and needs a coat of paint. But Mr. Banks, who owns it, said to Mrs. Banks that she could either have a nice, clean, comfortable house or 4 children, but not both, for he couldn't afford it. And after Mrs. Banks had given the matter some consideration, she came to the conclusion that she would rather have Jane, who was the eldest, and Michael, who came next, and John and Barbara, who were twins and came last of all. So it was settled. And that was how the Banks family came to live at number 17, with Mrs. Brill to cook for them, and Ellen to lay the table, and Roberts and I to cut the lawn and clean the knives and polish the shoes, and, as Mr. Banks always said, to waste his time and my money. And of course, besides that, there was Katie Nana, who doesn't really deserve to come into the book at all, because at this time I am speaking of, she had just left number 17. Without by your leave or a word of warning. And what am I to do? Said Mrs. Banks. And the time is 1:50.